Hello guys, welcome back to Open Your Minds. It's nice to have everybody back. It's nice to start again. We've had a bit of a break over the weekend or over the last couple of days. There's been some good World Cup games, some good underdogs, Cape Verde, like Saudi Arabia drawing 1-1, Japan also good dark horse, but definitely more powerful. They're a team to watch out for in the World Cup, Japan. Right, but it's been a couple of days. I've done a bit of touch-ups. I haven't had enough time to do a video, but I've had enough time to do a bit of detailing, a bit of touch-ups. Well, look, there's a lovely tram, a lovely red tram. I think I love it. Looks so good, doesn't it? With the cars behind also, it's looking amazing. That road's looking lovely behind, actually. I quite like that. Nice BMW camper van going by. That's always nice to see. And we also just added in some like newspaper and like ice cream van just to make it look more realistic. I have actually been quite busy. I mean, I've only been doing this for about 45 minutes detailing, but I've managed to remember last time we were troubleshooting over to creating a secondary school. I have done that. I think it looks quite nice personally. I've done a bit of detailing. This is my first bit of modding. These football pictures are my first bit of proper modding. What the hell's that? Oh my god, what is going on? Can I delete that? No, I can't. I don't know what that is. There's some scribbling on the pitch. I don't know. Oh, I think I know what that is. Oh, never mind. We can just just has no name. That's fine. Yeah, I tried to name the school. Oh, okay. Just do it we'll just do the school then. Why is it not working? School. Come on. Doesn't want to play ball. We'll just do line school. That'd be so weird. Line school. That's a bit of a weird name, but we'll go for it. We'll go for the weird name at this point. Line school. But well, it looks quite nice. We've done quite a lot of detailing. So the first I've gone with you'll find them in the workshop. They're called well, it's a bit of a weird name. They're called Depressing Secondary School, Depressing High School, Depressing Secondary School. Yeah. I think they're actually Russian because I believe the Russian dialect is on the top. But I thought they looked very good in between here and how it just sort of interacts with the terrain. I think that looks very good. And just if you zoom out towards the motorway, I think with the palm trees, I think they look very nice personally. And obviously this car park, yeah, I think at the front they look extraordinarily nice. Yeah, that's for sure. I like the palm trees. I tried to pick them the same size. And then we got basically a leisure area where they can have lunch, couple of park benches, couple of trees. Then we got our sort of decorational garden. Nobody's actually going to walk in it, but it's sort of a decorational garden for the school. I think it looks quite nice with a couple of fountains there. We got the fountain shoot. Sorry. Yeah. We got the fountains, and we got four, but we got some beautiful palm trees, red trees, bushes, and just these lovely pink trees, which I think it looks very tropical, almost like a Japan sort of. And then we got some football pitches, sort of like we got like sort of one bigger one, sort of adult pitch or sort of, and then with the nice huts. So we got one shed, it looks very nice. One more of these, and we've got two smaller pitches, kind of training pitches, or for the younger kids. And then we got a fence pretty much going all the way around with some tree detailing. So these looks quite nice with the football pitch. I personally think all these trees interacts with the football pitch very nicely. Yes, and also with this line in the tram, this is the only one I've actually done. I think we can kind of delete this palm tree. It kind of looks out of place. I've kind of gone down this lane and sort of done it with trees. and I've also done here too. Done it with trees, and I think it just looks very nice, very tropical. So it's nothing too fancy, but I think it looks quite nice. That's a big tree there, and it goes all the way down. And then I've already showed you what I've done down here, but along the tram stations, I've kind of done like sort of touching a sort of, this is a little area where you have a park and you have a little snack area where you come off the tram, then you can go into your neighbourhood. I also did this at the other two tram stations, but I haven't done that much detailing over here. No, I didn't. I must have, maybe I did it down here. No, I didn't. I only did it at these two stations, but yeah. Oh my gosh, is this really, oh my god, is this traffic or is this just one huge clump of stuff? I'm so confused. Let's see if it's actually traffic and road. Oh shit, it is traffic. That's not very good. This seems like a bad area. Right. Should we start trying to move industrial traffic now? I think that might be a quick, good first detour for the whole video. Where should we move them to? I need to have this block to do it. Depends how much. If we delete this, maybe we can make it work. Maybe. How bad are they? Could we make them go a different way? Maybe we just don't get any more industrial. That might be a good idea. I got a better idea to make this quick troubleshooting with this. We go to traffic mods. We go to traffic. Okay. And then we're going to go to, I want both of these to go ahead here. And the traffic time, there should be like a time where you're allowed to, right here, select nods. Wait, where do you do the traffic lights? Leave there's an area where you can press on the, oh yeah, here, traffic lights, change, no, believe there's like a timer. I swear there's a timer on these. Delete all notes, set up timeline traffic. Yes, that's perfect. That's what I want to do. Add junction, traffic lights, remove traffic lights, add step. So 1 minute, 1 minute. So I'm assuming I'm going to make that 30 seconds. I'm going to make this 1 minute and 15 seconds. Or 75 seconds. Oh, it's minutes. Shoot, damn it. Okay, sure. We'll make this 0.5 minutes then. And we'll make this 1.5 minutes. We'll see how that works. Add. View. That's fine. I think that's fine. We'll just like leave it like that then. We got a timer. Let's see how this works. Let's see how traffic goes now. Oh god, I've just done the wrong traffic light, haven't I? No, I haven't. No, have I? I'm not sure. Why are you stopping for no reason? I don't know why they're stopping for no reason. This is actually creating quite a queue now. Damn it. Hmm. Let's try and think of what we can do. Can we make this only industrial? That could work quite well. I think I got the idea to fix this. Right. No, don't want to clear traffic. I want to stop vehicles going down these places. So here, trucks. No, oh god, I have to do. Oh, that's how you do it. Just press straight above. Okay, alright. I think it's only trucks really going. You don't even have to stop trucks that way. We can just go stop trucks this way, really. That's all we have to do. We have to just stop trucks that way. I guess we have to do it on everyone. That'll make it probably more likely. Right, we go up here. We stop trucks again. Why is it doing a different angle now? Oh my god. No. Oh gosh. And we just no. This is quite difficult. This. Righty ho. We stop trucks again. No, that's not how you do it. So you just press one back and then go here. Yeah. And that's not even the right one. Damn it. Right, no. Okay. So you just have to stop trucks on this lane. How do I get the one in between? Okay, there we go. Just need to. Yeah, so then they can. That might fix traffic, I think. Ooh. I think this will fix traffic. So we'll just do the one here. No, that's not working. Oh god. It's so confusing. When you press the wrong one, it always does something completely different. Oh my. It's just. You have to press directly, so maybe it might be. Yeah, no. It's going to be this one. There we go. Press there. I'll quickly do this. There's two more to do. No, that's the wrong one, damn it. I think that might help. Having them not come down here. Okay, right. Let's go. Let's see how that helps. Everybody's going to clear off. Then we'll just have people going down different ways. Then we'll just have normal traffic coming down here. That might help. Let's see how that helps. Still having quite a lot of traffic. Gee Louise. Righty ho. Traffic again. Come on, let's go. Come on, speed. We don't have all day. Come on. Oh my god, come on, it's not that hard. Yes, there we go. That's traffic. That's pretty much. And we just have to make sure they don't cause too much traffic on the way. I'm pretty sure it's okay. I mean, I'm happy with them coming down here. But does that increase noise pollution, I wonder? Well, they have multiple different ways to go, don't they? And after it gets over here, it's pretty much fine. They got multiple, yeah. We're going to have trucks coming down roads, so I mean, that's not very good, but doesn't really matter. Does that increase noise pollution? As long as it stops traffic, I don't really care. Yes, it does really, but it doesn't increase it permanently, does it? Does that make people super unhappy? Hopefully not. Righty ho. We'll quickly name this little. Well, no, we'll have to make it a bit bigger. We'll just quickly check we've got enough fire. Yep. Righty ho. So now we're gonna have to quickly skip a day, guys. I'll see you on the other side of today because it's already getting dark. See you tomorrow. We fixed traffic problems. Now we're gonna increase the population. See you on the other side of the edit. Hello, welcome back. It's the morning again. One thing I don't understand is about education. Why are they still complaining about education when I've literally given them 2 secondary schools? I have no idea. Is it a library they'll be needing? We'll see later, but I think, well, I mean, the educations aren't too bad. There's a couple of yellows here, and I don't know why, but we're just going to have to manage through that for now. Okay, we got a bit of light. It's quite a dark day, but it doesn't really matter. Our residential areas are looking quite nice. How's traffic looking down here? Perfect without that industrial traffic. It is clogging up here a bit, but it's fine. Noise pollution isn't too bad. Yeah. They're just here for a couple of seconds, that's fine. Right, we're going to do some residential down here. Right here, we're going to do a couple of these. We're going to not do too many. I want to do something like, go out to here. And then we can do like one more. So we're going to, jeez, well, I forget the controls sometimes. Right, we're going to do one more. I don't like this electricity pylon, it's kind of annoying. Righty ho. I'm going to do one more down here, I'd say. And then I'm going to come up from here. Doesn't like that. Come up from here then. And get this swerve just to curve it a bit. And connect. And then can we do like a little bit more just to make it a bit more aesthetic. Perfect. And we can do one more coming the exact same pretty much. Starting from here. Getting that exact same capture in there. And then sort of curving around to there, sort of. Can't really. Could we do something a bit more sort of like there? Then we can just do like there. Perfect. That's okay. Liking that. I'll zone in a couple of. Oh, you need water. Why is it all going on glitchy? It's not staying in one place. It's a bit of a weird thing. Would you know it will just come up all over here? Then we'll connect that back up to there. Voila. That's perfect. So what are we going to do in terms of just thinking of what stuff to do? Thinking of maybe where's those football things? I quite like the idea there was one, this one. I could just move it so it doesn't want to fit. Why are you not fitting, bro? He doesn't want to play ball, never mind. Okay, right, we're gonna do some, totally forgot about. I'm gonna do one police station here. How are we doing for health? I mean, maybe we don't even need one health. Police. We'll do one for fire just because I want we're gonna put one there just to keep fire under control. And then what are we gonna do anything for education? Maybe we could do a quick library. That could look nice. That might help people with their education. And then I need to do it slightly further up though. If you really want people to be enjoying their education. Does that look good? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it and then we'll fill up the rest. We'll see how that looks. And then that can all be residential. Pretty much fill it all up with residential. Right, hey, we're filling. It's looking so nice. We're filling. We're gonna fill all of this in. Get some more population. Fill all of this in. Yeah, it's looking lovely, guys, isn't it? So I think that library is going to look quite nice there. Do you think we should go for a little park too, maybe? I was going to do it, but then I said, nah, I'm not going to do it. But I think I am going to do it now. Maybe we could go for a little, like, no. I think we're going to go for something like, could it fit there? Perfect, yeah, it will fit there then. Perfect, I think that looks nice. I think it's like a little bit in between because I don't want it to, nothing to fill too much because I want maximum residential area mainly. Righty ho. That should look relatively nice now. I love the trams, they're looking nice. We're also going to try and find a way to extend, what the hell's going on here? What about higher education? I have secondary schools, I don't know why they're complaining. It's just like 2 out of, yeah. We always have those two smaller shops that like, we just complain about there's no education. They just find something to complain about and then just disappear because they're bankrupt. Excuses. They just like, yeah. I don't like those small shops. They always act up. They're always like, oh no, sorry, this is a lovely Peace Harbour area. It's looking so beautiful. It's not good enough for us. And anyway, other than that, our city's going tickety boo, tally ho. It's great. It's looking lovely. Do the hokey cokey dance. It's looking amazing. I'm liking this area. It's gonna do well, I think. It's not looking too nice on the rain. I bet it's a Monday. It's probably most likely a Monday in my city. It's a grey Monday. Everybody knows a grey Monday, unless you probably live in like the Caribbean. Looking nice. Right here. What we'll do. How's trams doing? Yeah, 308, 263 per week. That's amazing. Righty ho. I mean, we could even invest in a little port if that's going to help us. If we go, I think maybe we'll do that later. It depends how traffic is. That might be later, maybe next series. How will traffic do? Is it 86? Okay, that's fine. When it gets below 70, that might be a problem. Righty ho. Okay, let's just carry on. Yeah. The weather's going to be very nice. The weather forecast is going to be very hot for like the last weeks of June, like a really long spell of heat, like 27, 28, 26 degrees. Pretty much. Ooh, the first test of the firefighters. Probably just come out of the firefighter school. Yeah, there we go. Come on, speed. Ale. Oh my gosh, wow. That was one overturn. Let's see if this fire truck does it. No, that's a little better. That's better. The fire truck did not overturn. But yeah, it's going to be very hot over the next couple of days. Oh yeah. It's quite crazy how hot it's going to be. It's going to be like 28, 30 degrees. It's like kind of cool down to about 28, 27, which is not cool for the UK. It's very hot. And then it's going to go up to the 30s, which is it's very hot for 2-3 weeks. 2 in June and 1 in July. And the 1 in July is probably going to be a bit hotter just because the sun rays is directly over us, as the UK's top month of summer is June. No, sorry, July. The UK's top month of summer is July, yeah. This road is actually looking very nice now, very peaceful. To be honest, I'll sacrifice trucks being in the residential area for a nice, centerpiece road, which isn't like, chocker-blocker, if you know what I mean. I mean, the trucks might be doing a little bit better now. No noise pollution. Nah, it's still there, like they're pretty much everywhere. I feel a tiny bit sorry for the people living in their houses. Imagining living in your houses and not being able to go to sleep because there's like trucks constantly going by. Well, that's people who are living in Heathrow. When it's like a midnight, it's like a 10 in the morning. It's like 10 in the evening. Then at 4:30 in the afternoon. Heathrow is crazy because, probably could be a better airport if it wasn't covered with residential big areas around it. Because with all the residential areas around it, they have to close the airport at 11:30 and open it at 12:30, and it's the busiest airport. And you think, loads of other airports around Europe and around the world do not. They're open every 20. They're open 24 hours because they need to get all traffic in. They need to make money. It's more economy. It's more money for the country and more tourists, more better income. But there's people living there, so they can't really do that. And I guess at the same time, people living there, they probably feel like it's not enough. They're trying to go to bed. It's 11 a.m. and there's still massive planes flying over them to Asia, and then they're waking up at they get woken up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and there's like massive planes flying over them that early in the morning. I mean, it must be a pain, but for everybody involved, I think, with Heathrow. I'm not sure, but yeah. I mean, it's still, in that aspect, it's quite painful, but in the rest aspects, Heathrow is a very good airport. It's amazing. Yes, this airport is looking, this area is looking very nice. We're not playing Airport C yet, it's not an airport. Yeah, it's looking very nice. Alright, let's go. Let's play. What else? Could we do a little park here? Ooh. I want to kind of fill this area slightly with residential. I want to see if I can do something with this area, because I feel like I'm gonna do something with. I know I don't even have to do resident. Oh, maybe I could do a bit of I think I got an idea for this area. So we're basically just gonna cover it with this. Not a very good idea, is it? Oh, yes. I mean, how about we do it up to here? So it's. Depends how disruptive it will be. I'm not sure. How about we just take this out? Take this out. And then we just come up here. And then I'm trying to think of. No, we're going to do residential, aren't we? So I think we're going to come out on one of these roads. We're gonna sling off like this, kind of like a nice curvy area where it doesn't create too much traffic. That's nice. That's perfect, actually. And then just slink up here, kind of. And it's kind of just going to be a dead end. I don't really want it, yeah. And basically we can have residential up here too. Even though we don't really need residential at this period. And then I can create parks in between, basically. I want to do a bit of park building, but I think the most important thing... Yeah, let's do a bit of park building, but I just want to quickly see how this area develops. Ooh, I know what I could do. I know what I could do. I've just seen something which I think would look very good here. Yeah, I've just remembered something. I just need to sort of picture where this is the borderline where these guys will be. And then we could maybe do like a little fence. So, say where the borderline, probably won't do any of that. Maybe I might have a little bit. We'll do a little like trees over here. So how about you see where they most likely will be? Trees. I want to do something a bit different, something I haven't really done before. There was a longer tree somewhere. There was... created the first mini park. The residential is going to kind of come up here and kind of layer it quite nicely. This path's going to kind of come up behind them. And it's a sort of mini park, I think, which looks quite nice from this sort of up here. Yeah, it looks sort of an angle, and I think it looks very nice, personally. I think it looks very good. And it's quite a nice, it's not the most beautiful of parks, but it's kind of just like a nice green barrier, and it's also quite nice because it's got a path going up, and it just looks nice. I've just used two different types of trees, the tall one, and I've also used this again, but I think it looks very nice in between. I think like up here too, and I think these ones like along here too look very, very nice. Very nice too, but it's nothing too special at the end of the day. And I've also created this little park here, which I think looks very nice. I guess we could also quickly do some bushes along here, which would look nice. I know something better I could do, and then we're going to do the one up there. That's going to be the main project. See you in a second when I do the second project. I'm sorry I didn't say I was going to do a park and I just jumped straight into a music, but this one is definitely, I was kind of trialing and testing, but this one is definitely going to be a, see you on the other side. This will be, yeah, so I'm joking, yeah. So this will definitely be, I'll do a cool park, and got a good idea, so I'll see you on the other side, bye.
Ganhar ibope, senta no revólver que eu posto no TikTok. É sucesso, tu vai ganhar, é mídia, tu vai ganhar. Pra você tem que fazer tudo que os faixa mandar. Minha piroca que eu posto no TikTok. Quer ficar famosa, quer ganhar ibope. Quer ganhar ibope. Quer ficar famosa, já tu vai ganhar. Pra você tem que fazer tudo que os faixa mandar. Quer ficar famosa, quer ganhar ibope. Quer ganhar e já tu vai ganhar. Pra você tem que fazer tudo que os faixa mandar. Minha piroca que eu posto no TikTok. Quer ficar famosa, quer ganhar ibope. Quer ganhar ibope. Quer ficar famosa, já tu vai ganhar. Pra você tem que fazer tudo que os faixa mandar. Quer ficar famosa, quer ganhar ibope. Quer ganhar ibope. Quer ficar famosa, já tu vai ganhar. Pra você tem que fazer tudo que os faixa mandar.
Righty ho. It's a park I think which people are gonna like slightly. I mean, it's not the best park, but it's kind of we'll get some mods later to have some better parks. But it's kind of like an abandoned sort of medieval castle. You got the cut, and then you got all the bushes sort of growing it over. All these bushes growing it over, and I think these nice pink bushes, those ones really make it look realistic. And then you have our path coming around with some beautiful sort of trees coming up here. It looks very nice. Then we have these trees going around it. I'm not sure what trees these are. They're but very, very nice. But the centerpiece is mainly the castle, which I think it looks okay. I don't think it looks brilliant. I think it looks okay. It's very yeah. Think it looks, yeah. Yeah, it looks, I would give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah. It looks like it could do better. You know what I mean? It looks like it's a bit of a weird part, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if from here it looks weird, but if you come down, oh shoot, if you come down, it looks better, I think. Righty ho. We're gonna try and focus on commercial now. Gonna try and extend this commercial area. Righty ho. I'm gonna try and extend this commercial area. That's my next big challenge. We're 8,000 population. Yeah. We're literally coming up to 8,000 population, which is very nice. How's sewage and electricity? Sewage isn't doing too well. We're pumping everything into this little area here, this little sort of horseshoe pond, or sort of like a oxbow lake, that's what you call them. Yeah, but I think these areas going to look very nice. I think does it look quite nice by the tram? Yeah, it does. It does look very nice by the tram. Comes up here all along the road. It's very nice. Drops off. I mean, you can't really see the tram stop anymore, but I mean, I guess you can see it from here. Yeah, and then you have the tram stop, and then you have the next. I guess we could get a better angle on that, but I'm not going to start here again. Then we have the road coming in between. I think this area looks very nice. Along with the tram, just comes up here, just looks very nice, I think. Comes up by the school, over to the motorway, I think looks very nice. I think this area is going to look nice. And I like how it interacts with the whole. Does it look quite nice from like this up here? Pause the game just 2 seconds. Shoot. Sorry about your motion sickness if you have motion sickness. Yeah, it looks quite nice, yeah. We just need to cover this area to make it look even better. We just need to make sure we cover all the different areas. I think it might look better when the sun's on it. But yeah, I think it looks very nice. Yeah. Righty-ho. We got some residentials coming in. I think we're going to skip today. We're going to join each other tomorrow. Just going to enjoy our beautiful area. Well, yeah, we got our first second house coming up here, which is looking very nice. 8,000 people. How's traffic congestion? Down to, it's actually gone up. No, it's gone down 1%. Oh, it's lightning. Lightning. No lightning. Righty ho, come on, let's get out. We don't need this. We don't need any messages. Come on, get out here. Naughty, 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 naughty birds. 3 birds sitting on a, what do you call it, that amazing song. Is that person running or just walking? It's weird. Everybody seems like they're walking. That person looks like they're running, but they're walking. They like walk like. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll put this on hyperspeed. Watching some nice people build their houses. Construction, nicely done. We love a bit of construction here in a no-name city, but we will name it when we get more population. So I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully it stops raining. This has been a terrible grey Monday. We've had misery. We've had absolute misery. Right, I'll see you on the other side, guys. Welcome back. It's the morning. It's a Tuesday. Oh, it's still raining. Oh no. It's so sad. Oh god. I guess it's because we live somewhere tropical. and it's just there you get high precipitation totals every year or every month. How's your traffic looking this centerpiece? Looking way better. Yeah, not a big fan of the rain, but other than that, I'm not going to be looking into industrial because it's just not something I'm a big fan of. We'll try and like somehow create some sort of farm here. Maybe we could create something here. That could work. We'll see, we'll see. I think that could work. Something back here. A bit of farming back there maybe. That could work. Righty ho. Are you needing a university? Not enough education workers. That does not make a sense. I'm educating like a lot of people here. I'm educating half the world. How's education looking? I'm confused. Why is education so bad? Wait, why is education so bad? Okay, that's good. Why is secondary school so bad? I literally got 2 secondary schools. Is that a glitch? I'm just confused. Eligibles 1,590. Capacity 4,000. That doesn't make sense. These people should just be able to get that. I'm confused. No, that's not what we're looking for. How are we doing? We're doing relatively okay there. We could probably do a 1 for those people there. I don't really understand that, to be fair. Because they can get there by walking or tram, so university's terrible, yeah. But I don't understand that. Because these people are just going to walk over here up to the secondary school. I don't particularly understand that at all. If we don't, I mean, we're not having any problems with it, are we? People are happy. I think we're going to also, first thing we're going to do today is we're going to colour in this. We're going to make a new zone. I'm going to call it New Fish Guard, I think. We're going to have to be careful. We're going to also swing it around down here. This is going to be probably the biggest residential area. So we're going to have it coming down here too. I'm going to have it swinging along here and rubbing alongside Greymouth. Perfect. We're going to call it New Fish Guard. New Fish Guard. God. God. I think there's also supposed to be a New Fish Guard. Perfect. Voila. We're going to take it back to normal speed. Oh God. Normal speed. We don't want it to be dark forever. We're going to have to do another fast forward another day, aren't we? Why is it... Are people happy here? Yeah, they're happy. I'm confused. Okay, as long as they're happy, it's fine. Doesn't matter. How many people live there? 3,800. That's a lot. How many people live here? 1,802. How many people live here? 2,671. That's pretty good for this area. I guess it's actually... Is this our biggest residential area, like in terms of Was it the one at the back of here? I feel like here held to quite. I mean, I'm not sure. This might be actually bigger. I'm not sure, but it's probably in our. This is probably our low-income area. It's not a very nice place to live. They still upgrade quite nicely though. Look at these people. Go Johnny. They're upgrading like Billio. Is anybody upgrading to the next level? Well, not really, no. People aren't bothered. But yeah, it's probably our lowest income, but they're still loving life. Probably our best income is over here. Yeah, people are loving here. Look at these people. They're starting to upgrade to the next level of housing. Like, up here too. People are upgrading to the next level. I think it's because they're noise pollution. They don't like noise pollution. People here are probably loving it. Look at these people. Absolutely loving it. Upgrading very nicely, these people. 3. As time goes on, I think they'll get better. You know, those people are going up to the 2 level. That might be just because of noise pollution, but you know. Right, there we go. Right, we're going to focus on a commercial, some sort of commercial district. Right, we're going to bring these back. I don't want to extend it. That's the only thing I don't want to do. And I think we're going to try and interact somehow with. First of all, I think we're going to bring it over this side. I mean, I think we're going to try and like sort of bring it basically back to here. That could look quite nice. That could do quite nicely. I think if we try and take a smaller road, like sort of like this sort of thing, and then say double lane, and then we kind of take it along here. I think we're just going for straight for now, thank you. Basically up here, to get there. And then basically we just do streets along here. Let's see how this actually works then. How much traffic will we get from this? Who knows? And then we can just do them the opposite way too. Just make sure they're all the same length, just to make it look very nice. I'm going to skip a road there. Maybe we could do a park there or something. That could look quite nice with a curve. Then we'll just basically do the exact same thing again, pretty much. Maybe we could do one more, just sloping like that. We'll see how that does. We'll see how that does, guys. And then I think we'll do a park in between, or some sort of like decent, also some sort of. Sorry, I just need to move the screen recorder. Oh, I just need to press on that. I always forget about that. So yeah, we'll do that, and then I think maybe we'll do a park in between, or somehow we'll get some parks, like a decent sized park in between here too. Trying to get some sort of park involved in this too. I want some sort of park in between, like park here, park there maybe. Something like that. Some sort of park there, park here. That could look quite nice. Right, water. Okay. Okay, we're going to go here. Voila. That's water done. Electricity, I think we could just come all the way along here. No. Maybe we could do that. Then come along here, sort of like Maybe I think we could do something like, maybe we could just do something like this. Connect it from here and then sort of bring it like this. And bring it down and then just bring it sort of like here. That should do fine for now. And then I think police is a big thing here. Maybe we'll do a university. Yeah, why not? There's an Imperial University, I swear, too. There was some sort of university here, too. I swear. But does it actually function as a university? That's the thing. I want to know here. No, that's not a university. Never mind. I think we'll just not do a university for now. We're gonna go with police. We'll go with a big one too. We're gonna go with hop there. No, that's not where I wanted to place it. Oh no, you can't be kidding me. I don't want it to be placed along there. I want it to be placed up here. And then we'll also do you know, some sort of medical stuff on here. I want to do something medical, like sort of navy. We'll do some sort of no. Maybe we'll just put a little dent, like a sort of something like that. And we'll also do like a little up here to, you know, collect the electricity. And then we'll do something also small up here too. Like I want like a nice park maybe. Could do quite nicely. Yeah, that could be quite nice. And then we have the park, which will always like get electricity. And then we'll just get the we'll get the commercial down here, sort of thing like that. We'll do this sort of first. That should work quite nicely. We'll see how that fares and how traffic flows in terms of that. Geez, it's starting to get quite compact, this area. Starting to become a very compact city. Can't believe they're complaining about electricity. Oh no, just there, have the electricity. Why is this not connected? Oh my gosh. What is going on now? Have I actually lost electricity? Right, let me just fix the problem for 2 seconds. What's going wrong here? What's the problem? Oh, it's because of... How about that? Will that work? There we go. It's just because I think we lost a bit of connection now. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of popping. Pop, 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 pop. Ah, it's looking quite nice. It's going to be a very compact city. I can already tell. This it's actually going to be a town because it's all residential, and then our city is going to be over here in this island, and then over in this island too. It's probably going to be only a bit of this island. It's probably going to be the whole of this island, and hopefully a bit. So I'd probably say all of this, and then all of this to maybe even further, maybe like the whole of the screen with the motorway. So like the whole of this, so the whole of that island, and then quite a bit far back here. I want the population to, I want it to come quite far back here, maybe all the way back here, and then we can go to also want to do this area, this sort of harbour area, which will look quite nice. I don't think I can go any further. I think that might be the border to the city, and then I'm going to come across and do this whole island here too. This whole island here, try and make that a cool city area, and then this thing can just be a little town area. I'm not sure what we'll do here, but yeah. Right, yeah, we'll carry on. See how this area will do. Come on, you've got electricity now, come on. All you have to do is build a couple of people. There we go. We got, all stuff's done. How are people enjoying stuff over here? Nicely done. Okay. Yeah, it's looking quite nice. And now this area is going to become a sort of, yeah, then the tram will go over, and that will look very nice. Maybe we could do a separate tram line. Now we need more residential again. Jeez Louise. Residential is so... Yeah, can we do something? Maybe we could even like a couple of small houses along here. Nah, that's not going to work. I mean... Do you think we can do maybe a couple of houses along here? No, why not? I think we can. I don't think this road's too busy. I think we can. They might not be very big houses, but I think I'm going to go for it. That might satisfy residential for a bit. I think this will look very nice up there. I quite like this road here. It looks very, you know, savvy. Wait, what's going on here? People are like queuing really hard. Righty-ho. Do you think we should do one more public transport link around here, sort of? I don't know. Depends how, you know. I think we'll just leave it for now, to be honest. We're glitchy. Yeah. We'll see how residential's still going up. Just wait until this whole area is built. I think it's just again building residential. How are we doing for traffic, you know? How many people on this tram here? 58. Why are you queuing so badly? I have no idea what's going on queuing here. They're stopping for absolutely no reason. I don't know why they do this. Why are you stopping for no reason? There's no reason to stop there. Oh my god. There's just no reason to stop there. I just don't understand it. I just do not understand why they're doing that. The cars are just stopping there. Everybody else is just going through. I don't know. It's such a weird game. Sometimes I don't know why they do. It's just I don't why though. What's the point of it? Oh yeah, residential's gone down now. Nicely done. We got some houses coming up here. Lovely jubbly. How's all the residential stuff going along up here? Yeah, peace nice, fire nice. Oh, fire, we're still a bit lacking on fire, but could we do a little, you know, up here maybe? No, fire we're talking about. Could we do a little, like a little station here maybe? Oh no. Maybe we could do a little one. Trying to find a place where I can sneak this in. That's perfect. That should help. Well, that's perfect. I think, have we got people? I think this road is looking very nice up here. You know, why are people playing on my football pitches? I built this all, and like, what? There's no point. There's no. What is happening? 600. We've got loads of tram stops. Closest tram stop to this station is here. We're like literally super close. I don't understand why these people are still struggling with. It just doesn't make sense to me. Never mind. We're at 4,089, the biggest we've ever had. Like almost double other one. Or not almost double. It would have to be 5,000 to completely double it. What does this thing actually do though? Oh, it's a visitor. Okay, I see. Looking nicely done. Got some people coming up here. Do you think we should do a little bus route? No, I think we've already got enough, you know. It's looking nice up here now. We've got the sort of... We've got a bit more demand for... Just do some up here then, I guess. Layer that off. Why are the trucks coming up here? Oh great, we've got a whole other bunch of trucks. That's got to be great. Everybody's loving the trucks. I don't know where they come like all at once. Surely it's better if you just come like once and... Oh, this area looks so good with the traffic going underneath the buses. You know, this has got to be a nice area to come and like watch. Oh, it's just so cool, you know. Oh yeah, we got a bus stopping underneath. You know, got cars going underneath. People running over it. You know, they're going to the tram stop. You know, interlinked transport. Buses carrying on. You know, trucks going on. We got a lot of cars going underneath. Then we've got the tram coming up the top. I think that just looks so cool. How does it look coming over the like here? Like, you know, coming over this sort of like big area. And it's looking good. Getting close to 9,000 people. I think we're going to leave it here. I think it's looking very nice. You know, we're doing well. We're going to obviously next time we're going to extend this bit. Obviously, actually now I've just seen this bit. Maybe we could, like, you know, do some sort of tree thing here. Maybe we could do something like this. Maybe we could do what are these like? Purple. Maybe we could do a couple of these. Up like this. A bit of park building, you know. It's quite nice. Maybe we could do a little, like, you know, why not? You know, it's small. We haven't had much of these, like, nice pink things, you know. We have to make it colourful to make it count, you know. Start colouring in this. There we go. Looks relatively nice. Let's just go up in the air. Let's quickly pick up a couple. Oh no, I can't even do any of these. A couple more, just to make it look properly filled in. So down here too. Just to make it, how long does that look like from the air? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in to Open Your Mind. Have a lovely rest of your day. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in to Open Your Mind. Goodbye.